What's going on, everyone? This is Sulky, and today we're going to talk about hacking Red to maximize the amount of art you can get so you can finally fill up your museum. If you're like me, Red has only visited your island once or twice since that update came to the game. So naturally, I only have 2 pieces of art in my museum, which is a total bummer because I want to fill it up. And now some people might think that this is cheating, and yeah, sure, in a way it is if you think that time traveling is. But I found a way for you to maximize the amount of things you can get from Red, just as long as you can get him once visiting your island. So essentially, NPCs are people like Red, Leaf, Sahara, etc. Characters like that. So with this new summer update, update 1.3.0, Leaf, Sahara, and Kix are no longer guaranteed every week like they were previously. For example, for every week you were guaranteed to get specific NPCs visiting you, and then for the empty slots in that week, there would be some rotating NPCs for you to get, such as Red. But now that Leaf, Sahara, and Kix are no longer guaranteed, that should give us more room to actually get Red to spawn on our island. So Ninja actually put out a new chart on everything you need to know about this update regarding NPCs. So let's go over this together. So weekday NPCs are randomly picked in this order. So first, they're gonna go with the ones you missed out on seeing the last time a schedule was made. So basically whatever happened last week. And then you have the NPCs you had last time coming in to fill whatever empty spots the NPCs you missed out on didn't take up. And then Wisp is going to come in and fill up that last gap if there even is one. So in order to get specific NPCs on your island, there are a couple of requirements. You could take a look at them there. And since we're only focusing on Red in this video, you just need to have Blathers ask you about art once, which at this point everyone should have. All right, now looking at the weekly schedule, every day is going to get 1 NPC slot as long as there isn't a KK concert. So that usually happens on Saturday. Sometimes it's been happening on Friday because of the bug offs and things like that. So yeah, now that we know this, we do actually have a better chance of finding Red on our island, much better than we had before, because now we don't have Sahara, Leaf, and Kix definitely taking up a spot in your week. Now that we have that information, let's go ahead and proceed with how we get Red there. So if you're having trouble like me and you're gonna go ahead with this hack, then you might as well time travel day by day each week until you finally see that he's arrived. And you can quickly do this just by looking at the map when you load in and seeing his symbol come up over the private beach. So you know that he's there. You don't have to be going and running to the private beach. You can just see it immediately. So now that Red's on your island, you're going to go ahead and buy some new art from him. So first things first, you're going to want to look at an art guide, and there's a ton of them on the internet. I'm going to leave the one that I've used down in the description below so you can figure that out. Because it would be a total bummer to have him come and you not even pick out the right piece of art. So now we have some data mining to get through so you can figure out what is going on with the specific art pieces that he's selling to you when he visits. So first of all, when you enter his ship, you're going to see 4 art pieces. And there's going to be 2 rare furniture items there as well. But let's not focus on the furniture. Let's talk about these art pieces right here. Now, according to Ninja, here are the percentages of fake to real. So you have a 10% chance of getting 1 fake and 3 real. This is really not too beneficial to you because you're only allowed to buy 1 piece of art from him a day. But of course, you can have a friend come over and get the other one if that were to happen. Now you have a 30% chance of getting 2 fake paintings and 2 real paintings. A 50% chance to get 3 fake and 1 real, and obviously with the highest percentage, this is the most likely scenario for you. And then again, another 10% chance for 4 fake art pieces and 0 real, which is a total bummer if that were to happen to you, but at least the stakes are low here. Now, on top of this, there is some coding that figures out which art pieces to display in Red's ship. So essentially, according to Ninja, what happens here is that all possible art items are put onto a list, and then one is randomly generated 20% of the time, and donated items are excluded from consideration. The other 80% of the time, the item you get may be new, or it may be one you've already donated. So this is good news here because it'll make it less likely for you to find a real piece of art that you have already donated to the museum, and this will definitely come in handy when you're getting close to the finish line and you almost have gotten every single piece of art. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's get to the actual hack here. So when Red is finally on your island, you're gonna buy a piece of art from him, a real piece of art from him, I should emphasize there. And then what you're gonna do is time travel to the next day. Load into the game, go to your mailbox, and get that piece of art from Red in your mailbox. Now that you have it in your inventory, go ahead and go and donate it to Blathers in the museum, and then you're gonna time travel back one day to when Red was visiting you. Now, when you go in there, the art is going to be randomly generated. So there is a really good chance that Red is going to have new art for you. And that's why I wanted to talk about what was written in the game's code before we went into this. So you do have a good chance of getting new art. And then essentially what you're going to do from here on out is just repeat this method. So you're gonna go in, get your real piece of art, hopefully, and then time travel to the next day, go into your mailbox, get that piece of art. Now that you have it in your inventory, go ahead and go and donate it to Blathers in the museum, and then repeat this cycle again and again until you finally have everything that you are looking for. Now here's a fun fact for you. If you were using a real versus fake art guide and you just want to be 100% sure that you got the right one, if you display the painting on the ground, you can actually take a look at the back of it. The real paintings have notes on the back, as you can see here from this picture. So you can either do that or you can just go ahead and donate to Blathers and see what he has to say about it. But anyway, I hope that you found this helpful. Go ahead and get your art now. I know that I'm going to. I am so behind on this portion of the game. Now, if you're new here, consider subscribing for more Animal Crossing New Horizons content, and be sure to leave a thumbs up. It'll really help me out, and I very much appreciate it. I will see you all in the next video.